Hey, what's up, lightboltjoe here. Today we are going to discuss the 2023 sci-fi action-adventure thriller film, Simulant. So, this stars Robbie Amell, awesome. Jordana Brewster, awesome. You got Simu Liu, awesome. Sam Worthington, awesome. You got an amazing main forecast, right? The film is an hour 30 minutes. It's so long. It's such a long story, and it's so unfortunate because you have such talented individuals who do an incredible job with the characters that they're given, with the material that they're given. But I hate when you have 90-minute films feel like 9-hour films. I hate it. I hate it so much, and I've said this so many times. There is no purpose of drawing out a story when it's so small, when it's such a small time period, when it's condensed to 90 minutes and it takes you 12 years to get from point A to point B. It's so frustrating. So, this has been compared a lot to Blade Runner, which I technically have never reviewed nor seen in its entirety in regards to replicants, humanoid beings, right? AI beings who look like humans, right? They're robots. This gave me more iRobot vibes, where they kept doing upgrade after upgrade, and what happens when you break the precepts, when you break the protocols that the droids are supposed to follow, and then they start to think for themselves, right? Very much iRobot. So that 2004 Will Smith iRobot, that was very prominent in my brain. Another film we haven't talked about. But it's just... I don't know. It was predictable. It was boring. I don't know what else to say. You had Simi playing this character, Casey, who was hacking into this program to free all the automatons, but then you have this real life human, Sam Worthington's character, who's this agent who's trying to prevent all these things from happening because of the death of his son, because a simulant's negligence caused his son to die, but it was never specifically referenced how specifically he died. It was, I don't know, like, why am I hearing the voicemail over and over and over again of the kid, but you're not telling me how the kid died from the simulant? Like, connect the dots. You have Jordana Brewster's character, who's married to Robbie Amell's character, and they're in a car accident. He passes away. She has simulants of the two of them in storage, conveniently in their house, for future use, and she thinks, you know what, let me kickstart him. That way it's better for my grieving process. Realizing, though, that that's not her husband. It's a robot. So she then kicks him to the curb, but she can't get rid of him entirely because he's now his own person. It's a thing. It was a thing. So it was interesting watching him turn on her at the end to then activate her simulant. That way they can live happily ever after. That part I liked. The very end shot of the two of them staring at the house for no reason made absolutely no sense. It's just things of this film needed to be well thought out or well versed, well rounded, and they weren't. It was half-assed through most of this, and it was unfortunate because everything was perfect about it. The cinematography, the score, the acting, the action sequences, the choreography, everything was exactly how a blockbuster film should be, but the story was just not it. It wasn't there, and I don't understand why it took so long for this 95-minute movie to finally end. I did not enjoy it. I wish I did, because I love everybody who was a part of it. It's also interesting watching Robbie Amell play a character in Upload, 3 seasons worth of Upload so far, as an Afterlife, and then watching him play this Simulant character, who's not technically an Upload version, but it was a neat... His character died in a car accident in both projects. What happens next? So I thought that was a neat little kitsch kind of a thing. Serendipity, if you will. Not even coincidence, but he's good playing a past life person, if you will. Robbie's just great. He can do anything. And Jordana, I love seeing her in different projects because everybody knows her from the Fast and Furious franchise, so it's great to see her do other projects. And this was pretty cool to see her play this artist character, whose painting was not. I did not like the paintings at all. They were just so. It looked like a 5-year-old did it. All these watercolors. It's like, huh? What does this stroke look like, bro? Like, get good stuff together. I've said what I said. That's it. On to the next review. Mucho mahalo.